Огонь по готовности!
Hello? Hello?
The payload is approaching its destination. Rocket barrage incoming! Double.
Much better.
The payload moves towards our desired outcome.
Greetings. I will. Yo.
Payload secure. Move out.
Hello.
Victory! Play of the game. Rocket barrage incoming! Cease resistance. Double, triple. Epic.
Clear skies ahead.
Sunday afternoon, the day after the traditional span, and Bardi, two players who they put in midfield. They like to populate that midfield.
In their last 5 games,
Out and out strikers role, everybody else in midfield for Barca. This one collected by Shaq.
season they've actually lost 4 of their last 6 home games, but they haven't lost any of their last 5.
Leo Messi, oh now it's a firm challenge indeed. They just clipped there. Got a touch just before the challenge came in.
That's the thing. I mean, he'll have genuinely thought he was going to make it.
Real intervention today. Here's the second, swinging into the far post. Oh yeah, getting a hand to it. It'll blocked. Mascherano there, finding Messi. Messi combining with Suarez. Couldn't find the return ball though. Leo Messi. Iniesta in, Rakitic, Leo Messi. Back to Rakitic, square cross, blocked by Lerma. Back to Leo Messi, 1-0 to Barcelona, and it's the combination once again of Leo Messi and Jordan. Anyway, is he? How do you make him small? Beautiful ball in there to Iniesta from Messi, cuts it back.
Just before the game, they asked him again about making Messi small.
Oh, lovely ball in, Suarez!
Or more and more, Iniesta's playing brilliantly too.
Lovely ball from Iniesta to Messi.
In wavelength and finishes it perfectly. Another brilliant goal combining 2 fantastic players.
It's not an easy volley for Leo. Such a suave touch on the ball. Lovely combination. Messi. And Either way, it's an astonishing partnership.
They're incredible, yeah. Barca can make any defence look disorganised.
Here's Leo Messi. Shows his strength, staying on the ball, finally goes down. Still Roberto, now Messi. That one was intercepted. Well, he saw the run, and so too did the linesman. And Leo Messi, frustrated, realises. And we've got to remember he picked up that yellow card early on. He's got to be careful. He can't do too many more.
No.
Finds Dembélé. Messi. Dembélé outside him. Messi with an audacious attempt to link
that role. Sergio Roberto could very happily and easily play the Rakitic role, which is where I think some people would like to see him play, maybe.
Messi. Messi's caught there by Lerma. Already inside to Messi. Wins another free kick. It's Lukic this time.
Don't just get yellow cards for the challenge. You quite often see referees saying for that one, that one, that one, and that one.
There's Messi brought down again, and it's this time it is. A little bit of argy-bargy. Messi! He wasn't too concerned. Stigo's giving it away to Suarez. There's Messi. Can't bring it under control. The Camp Nou can hardly believe that Messi failed to control that one. Rakitic finding Leo Messi. Claiming handball, and it's given. Free kick. And this one could be very dangerous. Yeah, because Messi knew that the route to that top corner was around the wall.
And from then on, the next 10-15 minutes, they just went for it, didn't they, Barca? Which we've seen them do so many times this season. They have a Club Barcelona.
Leo Messi says, I don't suspect Messi's too worried about it. Well, it hits the wall, takes a deflection, and goes wide. Chested down to Messi from Rakitic. Lovely turn from Leo Messi. Suarez does brilliant to get away. Messi, still Messi. Still Messi to Rakitic.
The ball was there to be won.
Flag stays down. Messi, and it's blocked by Oyer at Levante penalty area. It's been Duncan, a very Barcelona. Caught him first with the knee and
doing the right thing. He's blowing up for all these fouls. He could have allowed play to go on, but he's got to protect himself a yellow card for that one. He certainly had no complaints whatsoever. He walked straight away and knew that he was going to see it. A yard further forward than the line by the time Leo Messi struck that one. However, made up Messi. But you were mentioning the fullback, Simon, and I mean the fullbacks are all
very quickly.
Didn't strike it as well as the last one, but when
Andres Iniesta. Ousmane Dembélé, who's back from injury, making only his third appearance
for Club Barcelona. And Ernesto Valverde's number 2 said before the game that he would be playing in a...
And clearly, as you said, a signing that the club was desperate to make over the summer. At least 3 official offers, if not 4, were made. And it was finally... Now Leo Messi gets a second bite at the cherry. Picks out Pauli. Messi. Iniesta. Quick to see Alba. Alba inside to Messi. Messi to Alba.
And stay up if they manage to stay up in this division.
Leo Messi.
Close down those spaces. They're very quick to know about it and to take advantage of it.
Leo Messi. Rakitic. Or, as you can see in the top left-hand corner of your screens, Barcelona 2, Levante 0, as Leo Messi almost contemptuously...
Regular at Arsenal, he was a regular for Belgium as well, and still is. But he signed way back in the 2014-2015 season, only played...
Dembélé to Suarez. Messi. For once, Messi's...
his own up front.
Messi is a made-in-Barca player, isn't he, really?
He is, yeah. So too is his brother, who's now playing at Bayern Munich.
Yeah, take it short with Andres Iniesta, and does so. Now he finds, but gets away from 3 Levante players. Leo Messi. He spotted the run of Serge Alba there. Messi. Not even Messi can get through there. When he's fit, the ideal Barca midfielder, really, isn't he? He's been brought up. Paulinho first time into Messi. Messi gets into the box. Lovely footwork from Messi. Oh, what an astonishing assist. It's going to be about the goal for Paulinho. But that was Leo Messi saying, OK, minute 92 and a half.
And of course they were together at Celta as well, so I think Luis Enrique was a really big fan of his, and he came in with a good number of goals.
Market at the end of this month. Messi straight into the wall. It's going to fall, just lull you into a sense of nothing's really going on, and all of a sudden this man picks it up. Leo Messi approach. He knows he's one of those players who doesn't need a period of adaptation.
Goes in the box, and it's a good finish from Paulinho.
173 Clasico appearances each for Real Madrid and Barcelona, and transfer fees for the two sides combined, the starting 11s totaling almost £400 million. Wow. Of course, we've got to have a little bit of pre-match atmosphere, and that is the 6th Club World Cup that Real Madrid have won. And Sergio Ramos doing the honours. They tend to do this. Ronaldo celebrated his Ballon d'Or in front of the Bernabeu, and so Ramos doing the same with the Copa.
Yeah, and there is no guard from Barcelona to celebrate that, so it was just a reminder who is the world champion. What a coincidence.
Let's not talk about Pasillos Gutierrez. He's already had to go through that pain before in a Barcelona shirt. So this is it. We are all set for the first La Liga Clásico of this 2017-18 season. So let's hand you to your commentary team. It's a happy birthday to Terry Gibson and a happy Clásico day to Rob Palmer.
And Feliz Navidad to everybody else as well. Make no plans for the next couple of hours. Forget your Christmas shopping. Put the phone on silent. Take a seat. Take a pew. Get yourself ready for the greatest game on the globe. Well, they have the Pro Independents, folks, this week in Catalonia. Win today, and Barcelona will put some distance between themselves and the men from the capital. More often than not, it has been Real Madrid who score early as well. Kroos fires it in. Free header. We've got that early goal. But it's not going to count. Ronaldo was lurking offside.
Their way into the game. It's a clear offside. Good decision. Casemiro with the initial header. And the correct decision from the referee. Ronaldo offside. He slings it past Ter Stegen from close range, off the underside of the crossbar. But the goal doesn't count, which is this goal. But I think it's just essentially it's Casemiro sitting deeper than the other three, isn't it?
Ronaldo awaits. Comes to Ronaldo. Missed kick from Ronaldo. Carvajal can't get there. Emergency action taken by Iniesta, who's done himself some damage.
Really bright down the left side of the attack. It's always cut back to Ronaldo. We're all expecting at the very least for him to test Ter Stegen. Complete miss kick. And Carvajal, see here, it was really good work from Iniesta to make sure that Carvajal was rushed.
Got to the left back position because Messi is on the right wing. Is the space elsewhere to be exploited? Messi, Paulinho, great run from Paulinho. All a little rushed. Took a touch.
Great save. Change in pace in Barcelona's attack there. Impatient, haven't they?